Okay, so as you guys may know, I got Camster 2 master ranks, so it's gonna be the guide for Cammy, the things I've learned, things I use, and the things I don't do but are really good with Cammy. Okay, first thing is the buttons. The only auto combo I use with Cammy is the light one. Really good because it gives you, you're here, you have an advantage of 26 frames, so you can dash. Your dash is 18, so therefore boom, you're plus 6. So now if they were to mash, boom, counter hit off of a down and heavy, you get a counter hit. You could get a big boy combo off of this. Right, you could get this big combo right here. Big combo. See, that's super, it's super easy to bait throw here. See how easy it is? It's so easy since here as well, right? If they block, you could just go for grab, or you could go for the pressure, take one little step forward into grab. This medium button isn't really too good. Right here, like full screen, it's good for like to poke, I guess, but I really just poke it like this because you cannot cancel this into anything. So I don't really use this too much. This is really useful on the corner because on grab loops, oh, I have my Ken controller still on. On grab, if you time it correctly, look at that. You're plus 2 frames on grab. So you could either go for grab loops, you could shimmy for grab, or you could get plus frames. You do have to time it though. It is a weird timing, but it's worth it. See right there, we're neutral. If you mistime it, you're gonna be -1. See that there's 0 again. Right there, plus 2. It's really good. Like I said, it's really hard though. You do have to practice this one. As you can see, I'm failing it as well. But yeah, it's worth doing it here and there. Like right there, I'm +1. I'll take that. Okay, now the biggest thing with Camster. Strike. This is her biggest thing. And this, if you master Cannon Strike with Cammy, you're gonna be master in no time, because it all depends on the distance. You see right there, I am plus 3 frames right there, but if I do it over here, I am -4 frames. So this is the biggest thing to mastering Cammy, and you're gonna have to practice inputs. So you could do the slight version, you could do heavy version, and then you have the medium version. Since you're holding up forward, don't go up forward to down. Just go up forward until, you know, like, you know, do a full circle essentially with your thumb. And I find it more consistency that way than jumping, taking my thumb down and then holding down, right? Just do like a half a circle. Just do 75% of the circle. I find it more consistent. That's if you want to master Cammy though. You have to learn the spacing to the counter strike to see how negative you are and all that. What I do, since I find that a little bit too difficult, I just do the spacing still and I just EX. I'm +2. And if I mess it up and I EX from up here, I'm -2, so I'm safe. I just have to block. The spin knuckle you have with back SP. This is the heavy version. This is so you could react to people throwing sandblast, right? Boom. And get, again, this is reaction into pressure. So this is another thing. Your drive rush combos, and like, you need to have them down. This is one thing I was getting better, but I already reached master. So, and I have it in mind already, but I used to just do that and boom, leave it at that. But you could get so much more. Look at that. Look, you could even You could even do level 3. Like, there's so much damage I left out on the table.
Locked on.
But again, this is a guide, so this is what you'll have to practice. React, you could go for pressure if you want to, right? Or you could go for more damage. And on block, you were +3, so you, again, take your turn back again, you know. Boom, you could go from that straight to grab. Like, it's just, you do have to like walk up a bit. You could jab, grab. You could do this, jump up, bait their attack. There's an infinite amount of possibilities you could do after spin knuckle. The only thing is, so be careful doing spin knuckle. Obviously, don't overdo it, because they're gonna start neutral jumping and punishing. They're gonna start jabbing it. They're gonna start supering, DPing. It's gonna be bad if you do this way too much. Next Cammy thing is DI. I learned this from a YouTube video. This works a lot. So after the DI, auto heavy, light spin, DP, heavy DP. But yeah, there's only one guy ever that DI'd me back. So trust me, that's going to work 90% of the time. I only recommend it though, do it once versus that opponent. If they try to jump out, they get DI. See that? This is what, but if you want more damage and better setup, you're gonna have to put the inputs. If you want the more damage and a better setup, you're gonna have to do heavy DP. You're gonna have to input your own DP. Because if you do the medium one, he's like a little bit too high. So that's one thing you have to practice. Like I said, boom, right, mashing it. He's a little bit too high. You're gonna have to wait for him to come down a little bit. Or if you would do the one button DP instead of actually doing DP. Oh, one of the biggest thing with Cammy, level 3 supers. I mean, of course, you guys know about the Cammy level 3 super. You guys seen it tons of times. On reaction, right? Boom. Punish counter on reaction. You're already holding down, right? You're already holding down back. So you just have to press a button. I will say you have to be careful with some characters that their fireball hit me. Like Chun-Li, Guile. I think those are the only 2 people that their fireballs have hit me while I'm doing the super level 3. Okay, so that's pretty much the Cammy guide. I didn't really use anything else other than what I just showed in this video, to be honest.